Last time they went at it on WCW Monday Nitro, interrupted by Steiner, interrupted by Sid Vicious, and it was Hulk Hogan that said, we need a rematch. I think that says it all about who you can trust. But that's just one man's opinion. Why are you looking at me like that today? You don't trust Hogan? You don't trust Luger?
You don't trust us.
Don't trust anybody.
Here we go. Here we go.
Coming to the ring at this time, wearing black with white. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall and weighs 259 pounds. He is the true lone wolf of this sport. A man who refuses any association or affiliation. His rise to star status has been an accomplishment of merit, not favor, of honor, not deception. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the WCW #1 ranked heavyweight contender in the world, the master of the Scorpion Deathlock. Here is Steve!
What a remarkable career that could have with it his 9th World Heavyweight title reign.
Well, you know what that title means to Hogan.
Hulk Hogan in the midst of his 6th World title reign in WCW. Here he comes. The one and only Hulk Hogan.
And now, making his entrance to the ring, wearing the yellow and red, he stands 6 feet 7 inches tall and weighs in at 274.5 pounds. He is, without a doubt, the most recognized face and name in the history of professional wrestling. He's the legendary king of Hulkamania. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning and defending WCW Heavyweight Champion of the World, Hulk Hogan.
Very well said by Michael Buffer. He is the most recognizable face in pro wrestling, and his face is on the cover of the newest and brand new WCW magazine. It goes on sale newsstands everywhere tomorrow. We'll show you tomorrow night a little bit of the brand new magazine with Hulk Hogan on the cover.
That's a great-looking new magazine with a new format.
Yeah, on Nitro we'll show the fans. You're exactly right. So, this month's cover champion. And you see some Bret Hart fans on the outside, and Bret Hart said, hey, I want a shot.
Well, how about that?
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the ring at this time, coming to the ring only for the purpose of passing on his personal offer of good luck and may the best man win to both the challenger and the champion in this main event. He's from the legendary first family of professional wrestling. He's called the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the former heavyweight champion of the world, Bret Hart.
Congratulate both men, and he said, as we heard on Monday, he wants a shot against Hogan, title or not.
I think he went over and told Sting, you win it tonight, I'm next.
Good to see Bret Hart out here with us. One of the true greats of all time in pro wrestling as he walks back toward the locker room area. The bell sounds for Hogan and Sting. The wait is over.
It's time to get all those questions answered.
Hogan said, when he rips the shirt off and the bell rings, no friendship.
Sure, and Sting knows that. That's not the point of who do you trust here. It has to go with what has happened leading up to this, the incidents, and who was behind it. Hogan hooks it up with Sting. many big title matches. Gets some loose Hogan now. Getting a little angry because he says that Sting did not break when Nick Patrick called for it. That's really hard to call from here. I mean, both men were hooked up. And so the question, who do you trust, comes up to us. Who didn't break that time?
You can imagine that
Who do you believe?
both of these men have to be on edge after all the doubt that has been speculated on for the course of the past couple of weeks. Seems like tempers are flaring, though, here in the early going.
Well, you know, maybe a little bit earlier than we anticipated, but I think we all thought, I think wrestling fans everywhere knew that a big-time world title bout such as this, such a major pay-per-view in 1999, that tempers would flare.
Well, look what's at stake, of course.
That's what I'm saying. Roll up and Sting holds onto the ropes.
I think we all probably would expect it once they get into the heat of the battle. I just think we were surprised that it happened so early.
Well, I think it's a combination of many things. One, of course, has been the stress that both men have been under leading up to this. And the questions. Who's telling the truth? Hogan, full arm dragon twist on the Stinger, who turns it right around on the World Heavyweight Champion Hulk Hogan. Another full arm dragon twist, and Hogan feeling the effects as it goes right into a hammerlock here. Just ducks around and reverses the hammerlock on Sting. Another good reversal, and Hogan and Sting just trying to show each other up with great wrestling moves. Drop toe hold, nicely done, floats over into a crossface, and Hogan, one of the biggest men in pro wrestling throughout the years, has that frame on top of Sting and pulls back up.
Clean break. Little shove to let you know you're there.
And Hogan using some tricks from his offensive arsenal that we haven't seen recently.
They hook it up once again in the center of the ring, and Hogan comes away with a side headlock. Behind Sting again. Sting reverses. What we got here is both guys showing that they want to wrestle.
Now he lets Hogan know he's there.
And actually really trying to show each other up in a way.
And of course, every move that either wrestler does is magnified. It's under the microscope because we're all just waiting and watching to see how this match evolves.
Nowhere for Sting to go now, and Hogan laying in the knee lifts in the midsection and driving the fist in, chopping with the other hand. Look at chopping then a blow with the right hand. Sting hits hard, and Hogan hits Sting even harder in the corner.
As usual, Hogan in control.
Yes, he is. Scoop slam, elbow drop, make it two. Hogan will cover. He'll hook a far leg, but Sting will kick out. It's too early for that to happen. And Hogan knows it as he backs away from Sting. And both men coming away with a basic stalemate right there.
I would say go ahead, Mike.
I was just going to say, you get the impression that Hogan wants to keep Sting on the defensive, and that's why he probably went for that pinfall so early.
Look at that pickup of Hogan by the Stinger. Leaping in the air, drives the elbow down, covers in, but only gets the two.
These two men have had the biggest matches in wrestling history. Not only with each other, but their whole careers. They've been box office, wherever they've been. Like them or not.
Yeah, neither of these men strangers when it comes to high-profile, high-pressure matches, just like this one tonight.
Test of strength here in the knuckle lock by both men. Hogan should have the advantage by the mere size and leverage here. And of course, a knee to the gut certainly would help out as well. And Hogan rears back and drives into the shoulder region of Sting. Right along the collarbone, point of the elbow that time on the delts. And up and down. Sting is back up. Whoa! Hogan reacts to Sting coming back, and Sting, look at that, mocking Hogan, shaking the finger in the face of Hulk Hogan as he goes down into the corner now. The fans here are pretty evenly divided. Hogan fans, we've seen the colors. Sting fans as well. You just want to see a great matchup. So far, both men have performed here. Running over Hogan is Sting. Covers the man. No. Hogan buying some time on the outside now.
He's tricky.
No man's, well, you're not kidding. No man's land. Fighting the world champion. Sting and Hogan, toe-to-toe. Hogan to the eyes of Sting.
This is for the world title, man.
There you hear the motives, Mike and Brain. It's for the world title. It's not personal. It's for the world title.
It's just business.
Yeah, Sting expects that. He knows that going in.
You know, and you think about it, the words of Luger and the words of Hogan and Sting all echo, and you listen to the interviews over and over and the accusations. I don't think it has to do with trusting the man in this match. I think it has to do with what has happened up until this match, is what all the talk's been about. And I think we've talked about it many times. Sting knew what he was going into. Hogan knew. So now the battleground, and the fight goes on the outside. A countout certainly would help Hogan here. He would retain the title. As they are fighting all around the barricade on the outside.
Sting fighting fire with fire as well. Sends Hogan into the safety rail, and now going to take him by the hair.
And Nick Patrick now out there with him. Oh. Nick Patrick doing what the fans would want and what we all want. Easily could have counted the men out, but he wants, he's right, let it go. He wants a qualified winner. He wants someone to prevail here. So he's on the outside with them, with both men. Encouraging, screaming at both men to get back to the ring. They'll have none of it. Hogan. Pulling out all stops now. Boy, Hogan just laying him in right there, isn't he? Sting's neck, head stretched out along the ring apron, driving the elbow across the throat.
And Tony and Mike, how many times have we said this? Hogan doesn't have to beat Sting. Sting has to beat Hogan.
Sure.
But there's so much pride involved here. Hogan wants to beat him.
Already tonight, the crowning of two new champions in this telecast. 1, 2. A 2 count.
You can almost sense the confidence in Hogan. After the backdrop suplex, followed up with the pinfall. Yes, Sting was able to kick out, but Hogan has been in control in much of this match so far to this point.
Hogan looking for a submission hold here. The knee between the shoulder blades, pulling back on the arms of Sting. You can always tell how tough of a fight Sting's been in by the wearing away of the famous face paint. And a lot's been eroding in this one. Hogan drives the arm to the back of Sting. He'll do it again.
Big arms. I've been hit by him.
Abdominal stretch now applied. As Nick Patrick in great position, Sting really almost shaking his head right there, saying no. He does it again. He is not giving up.
And Hogan has Sting in the best position, right in the middle of that ring.
Sure, but Hogan knows it's going to take more than an abdominal stretch to win the match. It's just all in the process, the game plan of driving him down. He'll roll him up. Shoulders were down for only 2 that time. He'll try it again. Hogan sending a clear message to Sting. He's out to win this thing right now. 1, 2, 3 straight attempts of a pin, and all 3 futile.
All part of that wear down process, and every time that Hogan puts all of his weight across the chest of Sting, it's also doing that same thing, wearing down his opponent.
Hogan absorbed those attempts by Sting, and a back elbow connected. Sting was blinded by Hogan, right down the back that time.
More paint keeps coming off the kisser of Sting.
Boy, does it ever, as Hogan continues to hammer away. How about this? Biting the forehead of Sting. And Hogan reminding Nick Patrick and all of us that it's for the title as he goes in for the kill once again. Sting goes down. Hogan goes for the cover. Pretty good effort to push that left arm down, but Sting was able to kick the lower body up and out.
But Sting gets to his feet, and Hogan's ready. Series of right hands, now shoots him to the ropes. Sting able to avoid the clothesline. Came back with the cross-body block.
No, he got out.
Sting double check with the referee. He's going for the Stinger splash. And
He nailed it.
He nailed it. One more time.
He's wobbly.
A third time, yes. No. Hogan walked away from it, and Hogan's coming back.
See, Hogan let Sting believe he was wobbly. Hogan is a master at this. A master.
You're right, Brian. Lured him in for the third time, and it's the big foot. Hold on now. That's Diamond Dallas Page, who whacked the referee, the leg drop, and the cover.
Hogan has no idea DDP's in there.
No, I know what's this all about.
He's gonna know now.
It's a diamond cutter on Hogan. Hogan had the leg drop, had to win, but he's out now from the diamond cutter.
I don't get this.
Yeah, what's the point? Diamond Dallas Page now dragging Sting over, puts him on top of Hogan.
The referee is up. 1, 2. No, Hogan's up.
He's still alive.
And Page. Oh, no. With a diamond cutter on the referee, and Hogan is back up. Who's this? It's Bret Hart. Bret Hart has come out.
Yeah, Bret Hart wanted to see a fair fight between these two. Let's find out who the best man is legitimately.
He takes out Page. The referee's out, though, and this battle ensues. Goes on. Bodies on the outside. Sid Vicious has come in.
He's leaving.
You're not kidding, he's leaving. Who else? Who is that? That's Lex Luger with the ball bat in his hand.
And Sting's got the ball back now. Hogan has no idea Sting's standing behind him with that ball back.
Pointing. This. He said, I told you he was the one. Sting! And Luger!
He's going for it. He's going for it. Scorpion
Just
just right.
double-teamed Hogan!
Can Hogan withstand this?
He's out.
It's over!
Oh, we got a new champion. 9 times. Sting has done it. 9 times.
I can't believe what I've seen, though!
I can't believe Sting used the baseball bat on Hogan.
They all double-cross Hogan.
And the answer to who can you trust is not Sting!
We questioned the trust factor of the wrong man all along.
You're right, Mike. You're 100% right.
Using the baseball bat on Hulk Hogan.
They stabbed Hogan in the back.
That was brought out by Luger. It was a plan. These two men were coming to blows, what, 6 days ago? But there is a new